transmitting to you live from the King Booker building right here on Broad Street. Let me say good morning to you. It's good to be back here. I'm the lady quarter folks around call me the coolest baby. And of course, today is Monday, the 9th day of January 2023. The time is 28 minutes up to 11. Let's now welcome you to your tough provoking show 50-50 right here on this dial.
Good morning and a pleasant welcome to a very interesting edition of the program 50-50 on Sky 107.1. Today is the 9th of January 2023. My name is Matthias Labindi. We're here with this topic this morning, asking you, what is your patriotic project for Liberia for the year 2023 as we draw near to election? Patriotic project for Liberia. If you were to suggest a particular project that we can take, a patriotic project that we can take as a nation, what would that project be? And how do you think that project would be accomplished, based on your suggestion? Your patriotic project as a citizen, that's what we're asking for this morning. Many questions are going to come through as we go into the conversation, but please do not, forget that this is a polite platform. Let's maintain, civility in our conversation. We have one newspaper in the studio, the Inkora newspaper only. We're going to look at that, and we're also going to open the lines to hear from you. By that, you're going to tell us your patriotic project for the country Liberia as we draw near to elections. You're asking, where is T-Max? No, T-Max is not here. He's a man from Moja. And according to my research, the guys from Moja, they go up the mountain every January. When they come down from the mountain, they come as different people. So a lot of transformation is taking place with T-Max right now. A lot of things are going on with him behind the scenes. So I'm going to be here until he shall return from wherever he's gone to, particularly up the mountain, whatever consultation he's having up the mount concerning election, concerning Liberia, concerning his life. When he returns, you're certainly going to hear from the house's mouth. Until then, be my guest, get on board this ship. Let's sail it all the way until the rear captain can return. My name is Matthias Labindi. I'll be right back after this break.
Yes, there is a coming water heading Mahalo. No worry. How are feeling my sister Shona? I saw in next week episode. I said you were trying with your money, law. Can be out for your house.
Chef, just my weapon with Filipino show business. Don't worry, I got the perfect solution for you. I heard it on the radio. Hey, they made an announcement again. Just listen.
More light at home, more possibilities for greatness. Orange Energy is a reliable solution to all light problems. Inspired by the sun and changing lives, one beam at a time. Brighter days are here. Orange Energy now provides reliable electricity at affordable rates, with solar kits starting at $6,565 Liberian dollars and monthly payments starting at $1,600 Liberian dollars. Visit any of our stores or POS to purchase your kit.
Brings you closer to what matters. Orange.
Yes, there is a coming water heading Mahalo. No worry. How are feeling my sister Shona? I saw in next week episode. I said you were trying with your money, law. Can be out for your house.
Chef, Just my web with Filipino show business. Don't worry, I got the perfect solution for you. I heard it on the radio. Hey, they make an announcement again. Just listen.
More light at home, more possibilities for greatness. Orange Energy is a reliable solution to all light problems. Inspired by the sun and changing lives, one beam at a time. Brighter days are here. Orange Energy now provides reliable electricity at affordable rates, with solar kits starting at $6,565 Liberian dollars and monthly payments starting at $1,600 Liberian dollars. Visit any of our stores or POS to purchase your kit.
Brings you closer to what matters.
Orange.
Yesterday, Shakami got a heavy mahalo. No worry. How was feeling my sister Shona? I saw in next week. They have done it again.
What excitement! Share the good news now.
My picking child of Cote d'Ivoire yesterday, and he still calling me on a mama. He still brassing on it all.
Nothing makes me more relaxed than being able to work and stay connected without interruption, whether I am at home or away.
They have done it.
More travels, more possibilities. With a just released roaming data bundle for travelers to Cote d'Ivoire,
Guinea-Conakry, and Mali.
you can now stay connected on the go. Dial *535# to activate a plan ranging from $1 for 25 megabytes to $20 for 1 gigabyte. The new roaming data bundle, an offer for you.
Brings you closer to what matters.
Orange.
They have done it again.
What excitement! Share the good news now.
My picking child of Cote d'Ivoire yesterday, and he still calling me on a number. He still brassing on it all.
Nothing makes me more relaxed than being able to work and stay connected without interruption, whether I am at home or away.
They have done it again.
More travels, more possibilities. With
It's possible, anytime, anywhere. A way to make you smile from ears to ears. With Orange Money new broken fees, you can take off your own sekabagi and keeps you smiling. A smile that comes from the heart. A smile that keeps you ongoing. A smile that lasts forever. More smiles with Makabagi. Discover the Orange Money new broken tariff. Withdraw and transfer money to your loved ones now at less expensive fees and experience more advantage with Orange Money broken tariff.
Orange Money.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has brought in all sizes of new quality tires. We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage has also brought in a state-of-the-art 2022 upgraded diagnostic machine that can easily detect any problem with your car. Don't worry, we can fix it for you. Is your car having any electrical problem? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician from Ghana who is up to the task of programming and solving all of your car electrical problems. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street side. We have our garage and new showroom at Rehab at the junction of President Weah's residence. For original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly, come to Uptown Garage. We give 1 month warranty. We also provide a tow truck free of charge if we are the ones to work on your car. But we can also tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage head office on 0777 553317 or 0886 553317 or our rehab branch on 0770 902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian owned, is here to put a smile on your face.
That's right. Welcome back to the program 50/50 on Sky 107.1. Today is the 9th of January 2023. My name is Matthias Labindi. I'm sitting in for the big man, T-Max, who is currently up the mountain. He's a man from Moja. He's up the mountain having some consultations. I don't know whether he's having consultation, whatever spirits he's having consultations with, or ancestors or so. But watch out for T-Max's return. It's going to be big. And I'm going to be here holding the ground for him until he returns finally. But until then, let's continue having some good time on the program, sharing the discussion 50-50. You take 50, I take 50, or we take 50 here. Good thing is we have Princess back. Princess is here. She's I'm not too sure because she's addicted to the mic like myself. I doubt whether she completed her leave. All right. But she's back. It's good to have you back, Princess. Let's begin with the paper. The only paper we have in the studio this morning is the Inquirer newspaper, volume 31, number 248, and it's sold for $40 Liberian. Today's major headline here say the Inquirer gets first female managing editor. Oh wow! Congratulations to you for this great honor. And I feel really good when I see women stepping up and taking leadership positions. It's good when you have a female boss and you give her all the support that she needs. I tell you, you appreciate always having female bosses rather than male bosses. And she's Christiana Winnie Sewa Jimmy. Thanks to you, madam, for stepping up to this level. We hope that other female journalists, you can also step up to becoming news editors at various radio stations. The Princess Howard Tenney is the director of news here. She's the editor and director. And I tell you, as I'm reading this headline talking about you, Mrs. Christiana Winnie Sewa Jimmy, I also want to use this time to appreciate Princess Howard Tenney for stepping up to the plate of becoming the director of news here at Sky FM. It's not an easy thing to run a newsroom. And next headline here say, EPA shut down Sino Liberia East International Rock Quarry. EPA shut down Sino Liberia East International Rock Quarry. B Mountain Management admonishes employees of what? B Mountain Management admonishes employees. Liberia makes extradition request to U.S. Liberia has reportedly made a request to the United States to have Benjamin Baker, who is at the center of the arms shipment, extradited to Liberia to state trial in the country. Wow, this is a big story. Grab yourself a copy of the Inquirer newspaper today. I see the foreign minister, Minister D. Maxwell Kemayan, on the front page of the Inquirer newspaper this morning. Let's move on to the back page of the Inquirer newspaper. First Lady tours new facility. What facility? I'm looking at the City of Hope facility that is expected to bring relief to thousands of Liberians, especially underprivileged girls, has come alive as construction works are progressing at a rapid pace and that all of the various buildings are up and nearing completion. Thanks to you, First Lady, for touring this facility. And if you can grab yourself a copy of the Inquirer newspaper, you're going to know more about it. Don't ask me what the story says entirely because I'm not reading the story entirely. Grab yourself a copy of the Inquirer newspaper. NEC certificates 2 new political parties. Oh, wow. 2 new political parties have been certificated. We have the Democratic National Alliance, and the Economic Freedom Fighters of Liberia, of Mr. Emmanuel Gongwe, a party he described as a paramilitary organization by doctrine. Let's look at the editorial of the Inquirer newspaper. It says, investigate arms smuggle thoroughly. Investigate arms smuggle thoroughly. And this is a clarion call to all relevant authorities to investigate the arms that have been smuggled in the country thoroughly. My name is Matthias. You're listening to 50/50 on Sky. We're asking you this morning, what is your patriotic project for Liberia? Like Ambassador Joseph Yuma-Boaka would say, think Liberia, love Liberia, live Liberia. And maybe Alexander Cummings will also say, we cannot keep doing the same thing and expect different results. So we are asking you, we're not talking about resolution. We're talking about your patriotic project. You do the thinking now for the government. You do the thinking as a citizen. Let's think for the country. What is your own patriotic project for this country? If you were to recommend today that as a people, this is not politics as usual. This is not a political conversation as usual to say, oh, I'm from the ANC, I'm from the no. Call us a Liberian. Let's forget about politics a bit and look at it from a patriotic standpoint. What is your own patriotic project? I will go on to state some of the things I would expect to happen in this country right now as my own patriotic projects, but we want to hear from you, the public. What do you think it is? But if you state your patriotic project, we'll give you some time to tell us how would your project, if your project is given consideration, how would that project be actualized, given the number of things that are going on in the country? Can we get the ball rolling? Let's start the conversation now. Call us on the numbers 0777 777 107, 0777 777 107, 0777 221 223 are the numbers you can call us on to participate on the program this morning. This is not the usual resolution thing that people talk about after, during the New Year time. We are asking you, let's do the thinking for the country. Let's suggest some patriotic projects. For example, one will say, okay, if I were in a position, in a privileged position, I would focus on accomplishing this particular project for the country because I consider it to be a patriotic project. Another person would say, "Man, I don't think that project is the right." But anyway, that's the person's own suggestion. But I would look at it from a different angle. Let's accomplish this project, and I consider it as a patriotic project for the country. We are going to elections. Let us have a general consensus on one thing, on something about Liberia, right? Regardless of your political line that you stand on right now, regardless of your political belief or so on, what is that patriotic thing about this country? What is that thought that you have on mind? What is that project? What is that thing you may consider as a project? That's why we're asking you to tell us about your patriotic project. Tell us, what is that particular thing that we can work on collectively as a people, regardless of the political lines that we all have taken or we all are on. We can say, okay, as a people, let's go for this project. We can accomplish it. We can do this. We can do this. And this is how I think this project can be accomplished. This is how I think we can accomplish this. This is how I think we can do this. But we may not do it. This project is my own patriotic project. This is why I suggest to you, Matthias, and to the public that we go on with this project. But this project could not or may not be successful because of X, Y, and Z. You can tell us also. Let's have a conversation. Call us on those numbers, 0777 777 107, 0777 777 107, 0777 221 223, 0777 221 223 are the numbers you can call us on to participate on the program this morning. It's your show. We're asking you now to tell us about your patriotic project. All right, let's look at patriotism. What is it? Love for country, right? Okay, if you love Liberia, meaning you're going to have a conversation with us this morning, regardless of your political line. Let's talk Liberia. Let's think Liberia. Let's live Liberia. Let's hear from this first person. Good morning.
Good morning, Messiah.
Good morning, sir. Let's hear you. Mr. Doe, please go ahead.
The only project got arrest because of
no, listen, the conversation. Do not say the only project. What do you think should our patriotic project?
In the country,
Okay. Well, that's how you see it, but let's leave it like that. Okay, thank you so much. Let's hear from another person. What is your patriotic project? Good morning. Good morning. All right, call us back on those numbers, 0777. He's saying that we should ensure that rice is on the market and is affordable so that Liberians can have enough to eat. That's his own project. That's his suggestion. Let's have another person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Let's hear you.
I'm Jordan.
Go ahead. What's your patriotic project?
If I was given a position, for president, Senator, I draft a bill for no corruption.
You draft a bill for no corruption.
Yeah, corruption.
Okay, so we have the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission. We have the GAC that does audit to investigate, malfeasance in institutions, and all those institutions that are around. How will your bill be like to say no corruption? Explain a little bit.
Well, we all know that all those institutions, but they are not efficient. But every now and then, you get from GAC, from other agencies. So when I say I'm
okay, so you tell me now, how will your bill, if you were in a position to suggest, to recommend, or a senator or president or representative, you would have suggested no corruption bill. How would that bill be more effective than the GAC, than the LACC?
Because I'm going to be very strategic. If you're a hot city where you see things in corruption, you'll be bill. For corruption bill to be only free to listen. People have to go to jail for their choices, for every choice they make. If you want to have people putting on the place, people don't have accountable for the service. Because it's not somebody then why do you think it
okay.
People need to go to jail for corruption practices.
Okay, thank you so much. I like the way you explain your idea. That's what I'm talking about. I think the first two callers got the idea. The others going to follow. Let's hear from another person. Good morning. What is your patriotic project for Liberia?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, I'm Lawrence Kimayan.
Mr. Kimayan, go ahead. What's your patriotic project for Liberia?
My patriotic project is overhauling the whole educational project.
Overhauling the entire education system?
Yes.
Okay.
First of all, we had a Congo and native politics on our show. We had a Congo people, when you're in a university, you have to get a job, doing some part-time job. Before your graduation, you know what to do. But we don't have good teachers. Then how will you have a good education system? So there's the problem of Liberia. We are looking for 4,000 doctors today. We don't have them. If we are looking for 4,000 agronomists, we don't have them. And there are other sectors. So this is where our independence is at stake. And I want us to get back there so we can have our independence. Because if we have qualified manpower, then Liberia is on the side of independence. So thank you.
He's talking about overhauling the entire education system so we can produce more qualified people to serve in his positions of trust in the country. Thank you, Mr. Kimayan, for that suggestion of a patriotic project for Liberia. What? Let's hear from another person. What's your patriotic project? Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, this is Mohammed Donzo.
Mr. Donzo, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm calling from District 17.
Yeah, go ahead. District 17.
Yeah, my project is electrifying Broadway.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
Electrification of Broadway City.
Electrification of Broadway City. So Broadway is staying in the dark. You don't have light yet.
No light. But we're going to remind the government to give one light.
But how would you do that? How would you accomplish a project?
We know how to do that. We'll call their attention. They are forgetting us.
What do you want to hold you want to use the lack of electricity in Broadview to hold government ransom, that if the government does not provide light, you wouldn't vote? I want you to explain to me, sir, technically, sir, excuse me, explain to me technically, if you're in a position of trust right now and you're suggesting such a project as your own patriotic project, how would you go about accomplishing it?
We are going to the energy management. The managing director are going to meet him, and we're going to ask why Broadway are cities.
Okay, thank you much for your Thank you for your contribution. He's not just suggesting; he said they are taking some action. But let's hear from another person. What's your patriotic project? Good morning. All right, call us on those numbers: 0777 777 107, 0777 777 107, 0777 221 223 are the numbers you can call us on to participate on the program this morning. Let's talk Liberia. Let's live Liberia. Let's love Liberia. Let's think Liberia. That's why we are asking you for your patriotic project this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Matthias Dabandi.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Go ahead. Make your point.
Yeah, my name is Nathan L2. I call from Rawafi Highway.
Go ahead, sir. Make your point. What's your patriotic project?
My patriotic project will be fighting corruption. I will try. I will suggest so that we can fast track the corruption code. Maybe if we don't have corruption code, open code E. Fast track code for corruption. Whether you are alleged, once you are alleged, you will go to that code. So once we start dragging people that are alleged, people will be afraid so that they can't be alleged or they may be caught in the web. So once you are alleged, you go into that code straight.
Oh, I don't understand. So meaning you're just going to be witch hunting people without, you know, if you see you are...
I'm saying once you are alleged of corruption,
you go to the court and the court...
you are not guilty until proving.
Yeah, so the court will prove you innocent or guilty.
You and carry the court. Then your lawyer will come go to court. But once you are alleged, we're arresting you straight.
And you're going to do so. You're going to. Are you going to do so without, you know, singling out any sacred cow in the country that can be touched? You're going to touch everybody across the line. And what impact would that have on the society? Should that be the case in Liberia today?
It will have a serious impact so that people won't be implicated in things. They will be afraid that once the name are implicated in something, it will lead to this. They will be disgraced. The family will be disgraced. So it will minimize corruption. Thank
you so much. I appreciate you. You speaking directly from your heart. And yeah, this is where we speak from our hearts. This is 50-50. You say 50%, we take 50% here too. And I really like the way you guys are using your 50%. Let's hear from this other person. What's your patriotic project?
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Matthias.
Good morning, sir. Let's hear you. Thanks for joining us on the program.
This is Matthias Brown calling from Cardwell residence.
Thanks for joining us from Cardwell.
Okay, my patriotic project and a project that every Liberian should support is to go for the election and we shouldn't re-elect President George Manneh Weah.
Why?
That's a very beautiful patriotic project.
Until you explain why we shouldn't re-elect President George Weah, you cannot say that's the most beautiful or very beautiful patriotic project. Tell us more, sir.
Let me support my point.
Go ahead.
Now, here is the issue. Over the 5 years, George Manneh Weah was given a golden opportunity to serve the Liberian people, but he failed the Liberian people.
How?
He promised the Liberian people several things, and all of those promises were empty.
Mention some of the promises that he did not fulfill.
It is recorded, Matthias, that Mr. President abandoned hope. Even when we had a death situation in the nation, 8 persons got drowned in Limba County, Zamboi town. The president abandoned them, and he went for 48 days, receiving 2,000 United States dollars for 48 days, which is equivalent to 96,000 United dollars. That alone is a failure. So by not electing him is a good patriotic project.
Okay, so
and another patriotic project I want to bring.
Go ahead.
You see, there should be a bill passed mandating foreign investment in foreign companies and that of local companies to employ all first-time graduates.
First-time graduates.
To create an experienced society. Because nowadays, people are graduating from university, applying for jobs. The entities will ask for 10 years, 5 years experience. So these people, young people, they need to build experience. That bill should be crafted. That's another beautiful patriotic project that every Liberian can support. Thank you.
Oh, no, before you leave, sir, are you there?
Yeah, I am there.
Okay. If you say if we go to election, we should not vote George Weah, and that is a patriotic project, the very good patriotic project that Liberians would take. What recommendation are you making to Liberians now about whom to vote, which is going to make them to further amplify that patriotism?
Good. You see, the 3 top candidates in the race that people talk about, Mr. Cummins, Boakai, and that of Weah. You see, Boakai represents the past. He told us that he squandered opportunities. We cannot choose him. It is very clear. President Weah represents the present. And we are seeing the economic hardship, extreme poverty, extreme suffering all around the land. And we see a better future in Mr. Cummings. Mr. Cummings has a better future. He has better leadership skills, better managerial skills. That's the kind of leader we need.
Okay.
We need a result-oriented individual to lead us.
Thank you.
So he's a perfect recommendation and the perfect choice for every Liberian.
Okay. Thank you so much. That's the Brothers Patriotic Project. This is our president. What's your patriotic project, sir? Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. I'm GCN Tekwa, a call from Looking Town.
Go ahead, Mr. Tekwa from Looking Town.
My patriotic project would be in the rule of law.
The rule of law, specifically, there are a lot of things in the rule of law.
The strengthening of the police, the immigration service, and the DEA.
What about them?
I believe that if the police have the power to execute without any interference from the highest top, nobody should be or how you call it, exempted from the law. My brother, you know what makes America strong? Is the rule of law. You can be millionaire, you can be thousandaire. When you break the law, you will bear the full weight of the law. The reason why you see Liberia like this, people are not afraid to commit crime. Because when they commit crime, they call the higher up. They call the contacts. This is why you see our country. But when the men steal, or the men embezzle, whether you rich or you poor, the law should treat you equally.
Okay. We'll get that. That's a
So for me, the rule of law is the number one in this country.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Tekwa, for your contribution. What's your patriot project? He's concerned about, the rule of law. Once we have the various security, institutions or organizations in the country working uninterruptedly from the power that be, they will be able to execute their duties to the country. Let's hear from this other person. Good morning.
Good morning, Matthias.
Good morning, sir. Let's hear you. What's your patriotic project for Liberia?
My name is Daniel Gray, and I'm calling from Western.
Go ahead, sir.
You see, we are talking about a project is not an individual thing. What do I mean? If I want to have a project or do a project, I mean a combined understanding of the mind, combined mind. I mean all those people to go around and tell them, oh, I want to do social thing in Liberia for the people of Liberia. Okay. That person get their own understanding to come to me and say, oh, but Daniel, this is how we're supposed to do this, this is how we're supposed to do this. But making up any project and then you want to implement it, you're very step, it will give you a very tough time. So what do I mean? If we having to make a design of project of 2023, I want in every sector of this country, both government, private sector, we should all work together to build this nation in every part, everywhere that we see mistake. For example, if you go to the Colossa, the pension tab, there are some people who are totally corrupted. There are some people who know so much about that, but they keep it to themselves because they see that they have interest in that.
So your project is, hello sir, your project is everybody working in the interest of the country and focusing on improving the country generally.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, sir, for your contribution. Let's hear from another person. Call us on those numbers 0777-777-107, 0777-223. And the numbers you can call us on to participate in the program. This is 50/50 on Sky 107.1. Today's 9th January 2023. My name is Matthias Labindi. We're here with this topic, your patriotic project for Liberia. Provide that. Let's talk about it. Good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Let's hear you, ma'am.
Hello?
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, which station?
Sorry, let's go for a break right now. You don't call us and ask us for the station that we are broadcasting. This is Sky Communications Incorporated. We'll be right back after this break.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has brought in all sizes of new quality tires. We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage has also brought in a state-of-the-art 2022 upgraded diagnostic machine that can easily detect any problem with your car. Don't worry, we can fix it for you. Is your car having any electrical problem? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician from Ghana who is up to the task of programming and solving all of your car electrical problems. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street side. We have our garage and new showroom at Rehab at the junction of President Weah's residence. For original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly, come to Uptown Garage. We give 1 month warranty. We also provide a tow truck free of charge if we are the ones to work on your car. But we can also tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage head office on 0777 55 337 or 0886 553317 or our rehab branch on 0770 902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian owned, is here to put a smile on your face.
Yes, there shall come in water yeti mahalo. No quarry. How was feeling my sister Shona? I saw in next week episode. I said you were trying with your money, y'all. Can be out for your house.
Sure. Just my weapon with Filipino show business. Don't worry, I got the perfect solution for you. I heard it on the radio. Hey, they make the announcement again. Just listen.
More light at home, more possibilities for greatness. Orange Energy is a reliable solution to all light problems. Inspired by the sun and changing lives, one beam at a time. Brighter days are here. Orange Energy now provides reliable electricity at affordable rates, with solar kits starting at $6,565 Liberian dollars and monthly payments starting at $1,600 Liberian dollars. Visit any of our stores or POS to purchase your kit.
Brings you closer to what matters.
Orange.
They have done it again.
What excitement! Share the good news now.
My picking child of Cote d'Ivoire, yesterday, and he still calling me on a number. He still browsing on it all.
Nothing makes me more relaxed than being able to work and stay connected without interruption, whether I am at home or away.
They have done it.
More travels, more possibilities. With a just released roaming data bundle for travelers to Cote d'Ivoire,
Guinea-Conakry, and Mali,
you can now stay connected on the go. Dial *535# to activate a plan ranging from $1 for 25 megabytes to $20 for 1 gigabyte. The new roaming data bundle, an offer for you.
Brings you closer to what matters.
Orange.
It's possible, anytime, anywhere. A way to make you smile from ears to ears. With Orange Money new broken fees, you can take off your own sekabagi and keeps you smiling. A smile that comes from the heart. A smile that keeps you ongoing. A smile that lasts forever. More smiles with Makabagi. Discover the Orange Money new broken tariff. Withdraw and transfer money to your loved ones now at less expensive fees and experience more advantage with Orange Money broken tariff.
Orange Money.
Welcome to the fifth time. Today we're going to here with this topic. Telling us your project, your patriotic project. We mentioned patriotic because we do not want you to, make it too personal that you forget about thinking for the country Liberia. Let's have a conversation about Liberia. Let's think Liberia. Let's love Liberia. Let's live Liberia. Let's read Liberia. Let's act and even demonstrate Liberia in everything that we do. What's your patriotic project for Liberia this year? Let's have a conversation with this person. Good morning. Good morning. Call us on those numbers 0777 107 221 Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Let's hear you.
Yes, my name is from 5.
Your line is coming in broken. Would you please adjust, your position? Sorry, Julius, we have to move on. Call us on those numbers 0777 107 221 are the numbers you can call us on to participate on the program. We're asking you, like many people have provided their own suggestions, their own projects, individual projects about the country. We are asking you to tell us, what is your patriotic project? If you were in an advantageous position to provide recommendation to the country or maybe to act on something, what would you be focusing on? But that particular thing, whatever that may be, that you want to focus your energy on to suggest this morning, must be something patriotic solely for the country, not just for your individual benefit. Let's hear from this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Christian. I'm calling you from Brooklyn.
Christian, go ahead. Make your point.
Yeah, my patriotic problem here is
project
to deal with sanitation.
To deal with sanitation?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because our country is dirty.
The last time somebody said that thing, the program first. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, because they got to get first because most people, they are not clean. So we really need to do our country at least for the dirt to be far from the city.
How do we keep the city clean? What are some of the things that we can do as a nation to keep the city clean, since that's your patriotic project?
Yes, by coming together to work under one umbrella to clean up, at least we have a last or first salary cleaning up is not good.
It's not good or it's not enough. Hello, is it not good or it's not enough? We can double it up. What are you saying?
It's not enough, yes.
Okay.
Because we will take 4 months first salary to clean up each city. It's not enough.
Okay. Thank you. He's saying we should double
you.
up more and keep the city clean because our country is dirty. Let's keep Liberia clean. That's his patriotic project. He's asking that we all do it collectively. It shouldn't be every first Saturday. Maybe every Saturday. We could do it every Saturday. But let's have a conversation. Tell us what is your patriotic project? Let's hear from this person. Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you, Matthias. I'm Emmanuel N. Tupac Jr. I joined this morning from the office of the International Class of School Community. Well, Matthias, thank you for the platform. And if I'm given a chance to present a patriotic project, my concern will simply be health and education. Matthias, if you take a look through our country, I don't know if you have been JFK, Redemption, or Cali Hospital in recent times. There are seriously, ill people in this country. There are even people in their homes who cannot afford medication. So if I'm given an opportunity to recommend to the government or to any NGO, I will want to focus my primary attention on health. See how we can provide some health delivery system to our people. Because, Matthias, for a country to develop, you need to have healthy citizens. And if the citizens are not healthy, then we have a concern. Then we have a problem as a country. So another thing I have to focus on, like I said previously, will be on education. Why it is true that you need health? Because health is self-preservation in nature, because it is a security context. I want to focus also on education. Matthias, if you have educated citizens, there can be good judgment, there can be good decisions. People will think educatively before they take decisions. So I just wish I could recommend these things to the government if I'm given opportunity like Sky FM is doing to Liberian to offer their own project. If the government will listen to me, they will focus on health and education to see we can have a healthier society. Thank you very much,
But Mr. Toba, before you go,
yeah.
So you are invited. Let's assume you are invited to a table to discuss your patriotic plans for Liberia. Let's see about health first. How do you think we accomplish the issue of having a full and good health, services for citizens in the country?
Yeah, the first thing for the health angle, I will appreciate the president, for his effort in building new hospitals, the Putin Military Hospital, the one been recently dedicated in Bapulu. I will tell them to make sure that there are enough and sufficient drugs in the various hospitals, and make sure that doctors and nurses are given full attention by giving them the salary necessary so that they will get full attention to our people. Now, Matthias, if these health workers are not given full attention by giving them handsome salary, even drugs are in the various hospitals, they won't want to do their work. They will be reluctant. If you don't open the Matthias and ask Liberians to say about the reaction of health workers in the Bureau Hospital, they will tell you when patients are taken to the Bureau Hospital, you feel necessary, very reluctantly, very necessary to attend to patients. At some patients, even dying, you listen to one of your sister patients. In front of OGFN, wherein a guy had an accident and took him to the hospital in Majibi County. It was so unfortunate to hear that the nurse and the doctor over there told the driver to take the patient back. So where the taking from, they said, we're not yet picking patient up. It was a breaking news around other media platforms. I don't know if you report that on me. So you see,
so let's look at the education. Let's look at education. We have schools operating. We have private schools. We have other lead schools in this country that are providing educational services to the citizens. What more do we need to do with the education system according to your patriotic mind?
Yes, thank you, Matthias, for this opportunity as Liberians are listening to me. Now, given a roundtable discussion with the government in line with education, the first thing, I'm a professional teacher. I will be asking the president or the Ministry of Education to bump up teachers' salary. Now, that's the question because we're going to be fighting against corruption. The structures are there. And then another thing, we will be subsidizing private schools and paying more attention to government schools. Matthias, if you look at Rwanda, the government of that country focus on the private school, on the public school. They invest more money in the public school and getting more attracted. Now, some private schools have to close down. The only one that remain open were those ones who were, highly responsible, rich individuals or NGOs. So I would want for the government to invest more in the educational sector, employ more qualified teachers, pay teachers handsome salary, just in the various school tech. Because one of the things is to get the educational system revised. Because after some X amount of years, you have to have a revised curriculum. Some of the texts will still being used in our school today, 1960, 1980 books, and education has revolved. Now you have digital systems. That's why I'm going to be recommending to the government.
Mr. Tugba, thanks so kindly. You really understand your recommendation, your patriotic project. One thing you mentioned about the curriculum, I was even surprised to know that we're still using the 2016 curriculum here in our schools. I don't know why we haven't revised that, but something needs to be done with it. But let's move on to another person. Call us on those numbers: 077777107, 077221223 are the numbers you can call us on to participate. What is your patriotic project for Liberia? Good morning.
Hey, good morning, my brother Matthias. How you doing?
Fine, thank you. Let's hear you.
Okay, this is Francis Cassie calling from Haven Hills.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my patriotic project will be like don't want to share blame on present day leader.
I don't understand.
Share blame on present day leader. Why the leader not doing this? Why we have now doing this? It's completely wrong because the foundation was not been built.
How would that improve the country? Provide us. Hello, sir. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
if you bring a project, a patriotic project that will benefit the entire country, how will not shifting blames on the current leader develop Liberia?
Very good. It would not be. Yeah. No. I'm saying this to say that the foundation, even our who in fire from here now, I'm flashing. I'm because my father did not lay the foundation for me to be on top of things. So it's just the same as our country.
So excuse me. So in other words, hello.
Road, hospital, all of these things. The present day leader will not be taking, even what they will be taking on is to empower citizens. It's to empower citizens.
So you mean to say we should not challenge the government? We should not ask the government questions? We should just leave the government to operate?
It shouldn't be up. It shouldn't be up. It shouldn't be up to that extent. Let us say it's a quick fix.
Okay.
Everyone knows that it's not a quick fix, but the way people are saying it, like it's a quick fix, it's not a quick fix, my brother.
Okay, thank you so much. He's saying his patriotic project for the country is that we should not question the government for development. In fact, because foundation was not laid. Let's hear from this person. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Matthias.
Good morning, sir. Let's hear you.
I'm Charles Michael Barrigley here. I join you from a resident into community.
Go ahead. From the community of productivity, according to the slum of productivity, Joe community. Go ahead, sir.
All right. As a patriotic citizen, what I will be looking at is the issues of security. On security, there are a lot of things that need to be carried out. One has to do with the issue of drugs. There are no strong security sector that are stopping the issue of drugs entering our country. So we need to build the security sector. Yeah. And another thing, to stop the proliferations of drugs horses. Because I can tell you, Mateo, the entire country is seriously challenged with the issue of drugs. Yeah. On a very serious note. And another thing we'll be looking at too is to create the issues about youth empowerment, but how this can be done. Bring more program issues that have to do with psychosocial. Because most of our young people, we say the young people are the future generation, but you check in the streets now, many of them now actually in deplorable condition. All is the polarity around the consumption of drugs. So have more psychosocial programs.
Okay.
Bring them back to the normal thinking, and see how best open an avenue for them to learn a trade, so that it can be useful in society.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah. Anyway, lend your thought.
Before I can close on this, we are already in a legendary process or processes. Now the issue of violence will be on increase. If these things are not being put to stop or rest, you see a lot of violence taking place in this election.
Thank you.
So we need to stop the proliferation of drugs in the country.
Thanks for your contribution, my brother. That's indeed patriotic. Do we have the last person now? According to the producers, the last person on the line. Let's hear from this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. You are our last lucky caller. Go ahead.
Yes, my name is from Habel.
You're calling us from Habel?
Yes, from Habel.
Go ahead. What's your patriotic project, or what are your patriotic projects for Liberia?
My patriotic project, if I be made to the government to put on agriculture. Government putting money into the that will give right to take a loan to 1-2 of the agricultural son should be given the privilege of controlling every country or 2 or 3 agriculture that will supervise for example, I produce coconut and for those of the I want to do the culture, you can go to the bank and loom the farm If you want to do farming, go at the bank. If you have strong me, the idea of that collateral, the problem you work with, to see the loan. It's all that agriculture is about to a lot of people will be better than what
Okay, thank you so much. He's mostly concerned about the agricultural sector, though he has some, hitches along the way. But yes, the agriculture sector, we promote it. We can decide that if we do certain commodity or certain crops in a country, that way we can stabilize the food supply in the country. I'll provide my own, project personally as a citizen of this country, not just a journalist. I'm a citizen, first a journalist. Princess shall have read for us the comments, but we're going for this break. When we come back, we take comments from Princess from our social media users. This Sky was
Let's shall come in water and mahalo. No worry. How was feeling my sister Shona? I saw in next week episode. I said you would join with your mother-in-law. Can be out for your house.
Shit. Just my weapon with Filipino show business. Don't worry, I got the perfect solution for you. I heard it on the radio. They make the announcement again. Just listen.
More light at home, more possibilities for greatness. Orange Energy is a reliable solution to all light problems. Inspired by the sun and changing lives, one beam at a time. Brighter days are here. Orange Energy now provides reliable electricity at affordable rates, with solar kits starting at $6,565 Liberian dollars and monthly payments starting at $1,600 Liberian dollars. Visit any of our stores or POS to purchase your kit.
Brings you closer to what matters.
Orange.
They have done it again.
What excitement! Share the good news now.
My picking child of Cote d'Ivoire, yesterday, and he's still calling me on a number. He's still browsing on it all.
Nothing makes me more relaxed than being able to work and stay connected without interruption, whether I am at home or away.
They have done it again.
More travels, more possibilities. With a just released roaming data bundle for travelers to Cote d'Ivoire,
Guinea-Conakry, and Mali,
you can now stay connected on the go. Dial *535# to activate a plan ranging from $1 for 25 megabytes to $20 for 1 gigabyte. The new roaming data bundle, an offer for you.
Brings you closer to what matters.
Orange.
It's possible, anytime, anywhere. A way to make you smile from ears to ears. With Orange Money new broken fees, you can take off your own sekabagi and keeps you smiling. A smile that comes from the heart. A smile that keeps you ongoing. A smile that lasts forever. More smiles with Makabagi. Discover the Orange Money new broken tariff. Withdraw and transfer money to your loved ones now at less expensive fees. And experience more advantage with Orange Money broken tariff.
Orange Money.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has brought in all sizes of new quality tires. We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage has also brought in a state-of-the-art 2022 upgraded machine that can easily detect any problem with your car. Don't worry, we can fix it for you. Is your car having any electrical problem? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician from Ghana who is up to the task of programming and solving all of your car electrical problems. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street side. We have our garage and new showroom at Rehab at the junction of President Weah's residence. For original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly, come to Uptown Garage. We give 1 month warranty. We also provide a tow truck free of charge if we are the ones to work on your car. But we can also tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage head office on 0777 553317 or 0886 553317 or our rehab branch on 0770 902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian owned, is here to put a smile on your face.
That's right. Welcome back to the program 50/50 on Sky 107.1. Let's now join Princess, who's going to bring us comments from our social media users. Princess, there you have it.
All right, so I will begin with Sawir Brown, who writes, if there was extradition treaty between the U.S. and Liberia, Ellen Cochran would have been extradited. Charles Taylor would have been extradited before the 1980 Civil War. The LNP knows very well that extradition request to the U.S. is just a bluff. Mohammed Pasawi writes, my patriotic project will be Liberians must be given the opportunity to take hold of the economy. Certain businesses should be set aside exclusively for Liberians. We should not be strangers in our own economy. Duke Fearless Hina Clark Williams writes, thank you, Sky, for streaming internationally. This gives me the chance to have a piece of home when I'm away here in the U.S. And he continues, great job. Sawir Brown writes, my patriotic project is for lawmakers to initiate and put into place a system that will benefit Liberians instead of lawmakers making individual or personal donations. Alexin Ross writes, good morning to the 50/50 family. Happy New Year and best wishes. My patriotic project will be the building of educational institutions all across the country and equipping them with up-to-date data equipment and staffs that will train Liberians. Liberians will be able to compete with people from anywhere around the world instead of just being street sellers, motorbike riders, mosquitoes police, laborers, etc. Valentino Sharif writes, please do this show again, brother, and include WhatsApp number for Liberians in exile to participate. Thanks. And this final one, Edison Ross, no one should question the government as your patriotic project. A stability at the highest. And let me take a few comments from our sister station. That's the Liberia Public Radio. Let me get this one. The Liberian Public Radio. Josephus writes, he said, look, what we need to do in Liberia is to rebuild Bella Yala and prosecute criminals and killers. If I was elected president of the Republic of Liberia, I will rebuild Bella Yala. I will build youth camps, build police headquarters in the 16 counties, dismiss all the criminals in the LNP and NSA, re-establish the Ministry of Rural Development, and the police directors in every county should report to the Justice Ministry, and the Justice Ministry work directly to the courts, and the courts will decide. And Bill Carson writes, my patriotic duty is to jail George Weah and his gangsters. And that's all for now, Matthias.
Thanks, Princess. And the comments you heard are comments from our social media users. They take responsibility for that. Not Sky FM, when they responded to the question we asked through that medium, that social media medium. My name is Matthias Labindi, and here's my patriotic, project for Liberia. Since I became a journalist, I've been advocating for better pay for journalists like myself. I strongly believe many journalists that you see, many of you in the public, you fight against today, that this person is biased, this person has been bought, this person has sold out. Why wouldn't people sell out in an environment where they are doing something exceptionally well for the country, but the country does not appreciate them by giving them, a living wage. So when someone comes with an opportunity and say, listen, come and do propaganda for me, I'll give you $1,000 a month. And maybe, but before this conversation is initiated, here is $10,000, here is $20,000. Let's consider this as a fee to establish a conversation. Why wouldn't people go for that? Why are we living? Aren't we alive to transform our families and to elevate our families? Why do we go to school? And we know you will say, well, you have to serve your country. You have to do so honestly. But it's also honest. Someone is in a communication space. For example, I'm a journalist now. I'm broadcasting. Nobody will just wake up one day and go to Dual Community and pick up a young man and say, come and do propaganda for me. They would rather prefer coming for Liberia, for Matthias, by the way, who is already a journalist, and say, listen, we just want to use your voice now to do propaganda for us. Matthias does the comparison. 5 years in this profession, I have not earned $1,000 annually. Someone is bringing me an offer of $20,000 today, and I can start this work today with $20,000 already in my hand, and with an assurance that I get $1,000 a month. The people you've been fighting, the young people you've been fighting over the years, that these guys have sold out. I see a lot of people attacking my fellow journalists on social media. I don't have issue with people who've decided to take lines to say that they're doing propaganda. Look at the space we're in. Look at the country we're in. So my patriotic project, in order for the public, the Liberian populace, to appreciate independent journalism, even though some of us, we try very hard to stay in a particular space, but yet we get criticized based on the angles we take our stories from sometimes. But I'm saying to you, the public, I'm saying to the government, provide more subsidy to the media. Provide more subsidy and ensure that media executives pay their staff a living wage. I tell you what, nobody will, if Matthias Labini wouldn't settle for anything, that in fact, if Kaiser is providing him $500 a month, a salary, I think that is something appreciable. He goes around, he does some contracts, he does jingles, and he's a versatile journalist. He can earn something to keep his family up before a $500 comes. I believe with that, he can continue to maintain independence. Independence is not something that can be managed with hunger. There is no independence in hunger. You want to fight to ensure that you get something in your belly. You want to fight to ensure that you get something in your family to keep your family running. I know you may come at me sometime and say, but Matthias, did you enter the media to become rich? No, I'm not saying journalists should be rich. I'm only saying they should be given a living wage in order for you, the public, to appreciate the kind of independent media. The BBC, how do you think the BBC is funded? The BBC is in the British government budget. It's giving almost maybe $1 billion annually for operation. Why can't we do that here in Liberia? Why can't we support the media? If we do that, trust me, you wouldn't have issue with journalists selling out. There will be people still go behind the scenes and do some kind of shitty deals with other people. But I believe that we will serve you, the public, with honesty, with sincerity, with transparency, and passion, and with patriotism for our country, Liberia. Join us again tomorrow for another fascinating edition of the program 50-50, when I'm going to be here, and the captain of this ship, T-Max, is up the mountain. He's the mayor from Moja, so he's having some consultation. When he returns finally, I tell you, you're going to see the return of T-Max. It's something you don't want to miss. The day he returns, I'll let you know that T-Max is coming tomorrow, and get ready for that. Have yourselves a wonderful day.
This is Sky 107.1